What's the music I had playing right now? Still watching? Are they still watching you? Are they? Y'all, I take back everything I've ever said when I've said, yeah, there's a lot of people here today. I'll see about 6 cars. Said that yesterday. I said that the day before that. I've been wrong, and I'll admit it today. The parking lot's dang near full. We're gonna scare a lot of people today. Brother, it's about to get wild. I feel like I didn't clarify the reason that it's kind of weird when people are there with a lot of people, because whenever you're running and you just run by people, they always freak out, and I always feel bad scaring them. So every time there's a lot of people, I'm just kind of like, oh, I know I'm going to run by a lot of people and they're going to freak out. That's pretty much it. I don't mind people running on my trails, but I do mind you leaving dirty trash. If you left trash on the Rose Island trails this Saturday, I want you to know I picked it up. And it was a pain in my butt. And also there was a bag out there, and it was a banana, and some stuff smeared on my hand. And it better have been crushed banana. I swear, if it was anything else, I'm on your bumper, dude. I accidentally paused my watch. So we're down half a mile, but it's whatever. I'm not mad. Ooh, I'm catching up with somebody. Excuse me.
Oh, you're good.
She didn't really scream, but that girl definitely got scared. I tried to make noise, but it has to be so subtle. It sounds like I'm making it on accident, so that they kind of pick up on it, but not loud enough where it's like, oh my goodness, he's on us, you know. Plus she had a gun shirt on, so I didn't want to get drafted in the middle of the woods. Pop, pop. Calm before the storm. I'm basically gonna run this finish off loop. This will be my second loop on Trail 4, and then I'm gonna run the rest of it. Try to, anyways. Do my best. My legs feel good, but I was kind of saving them for the last loop. But I was like, yeah, we'll crap out the last loop, do this one good, and then finish off for a half marathon for the day. But just letting the legs warm up. My calves are a little sore from a little climb that I was hiking fast, but feeling better. I wish I had another water bottle on me, but you know, 2's all right. I kind of lied to you guys. I walked a lot of that last loop. We're on the final loop. We're walking now because I was putting my water in the backpack. We're out of liquids. Officially empty. That sucks. But, you know, it doesn't suck. 11 miles in 1 hour. I'm joking. Imagine. I'd be perusing, brother. But I'm not. That's the second hour. But we only have 2 miles and something change left to do. So, we're just going to give it all we got. Legs feel like crap. Not really like crap. They're not like sore or anything. Or like tight, but they're sore. The quads feel sore. So, but, you know, I think we've got 2 more miles in them. I think the real problem is we ran 8 yesterday, and the day before that we ran 6 with an hour session on the stair stepper. So pretty packed week. But you know what they say, shoot, I can't even remember what they say anymore. Yeah, baby, we're almost out. Sweet, here we are. It said repairing file, so something happened. I don't know if the file's good or not, but I guess we'll find out when we get home. We did really good on that last lap. I would have done better. I had to keep stopping this whole time to pick up trash. There've been so many people here. Been littering like animals. Absolute animals. Like just full on plastic bottles and just crap, like 2 drink bottles in there. I got like 3 water bottles on the route. It's insane. What a bunch of punks. So that slowed me down on my last lap, but I mean, what are you gonna do, really? Can't complain about something unless you're willing to fix it. So like, I wouldn't be able to complain to you guys and be like, there's trash all over the trails if I'm not willing to be like, you know what? We gotta pick up this trash. That would be make no sense. I'm gonna dump it here and leave it so the park ranger can come find it. I'm joking. Just joking, guys, just joking. Just pulling your leg. Just a little ha-ha moment. It's just a joke, it's just a prank. All right. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, guys. My butt hurts real bad. Oh, frick. Oh my goodness, I thought I was gonna fall over. Right after the butt line too, that would've been nasty. Be like, oh, my butt hurts, and fall down. Holy smokes, that would've sucked. But it didn't happen. You don't understand how these cars are all here? I pretty much ran every single trail like 3 times, and I did not see as many people. It's like 3 cars a person. Let's save this bad boy and get this run on the phone, see what we're dealing with stats here. I mean, like, what's going on? 13.61. I did not realize it would be a 6.1 at the end. That is actually surprising. With a 10.20, I'm gonna pop up boom boom stats right there. There you guys go. Average heart rate of 150. Holy smokes, we were cruising. That's pretty good for a half marathon. That's about exactly as far and high. Oh my goodness, it would have been 14 miles. I just realized that. So I don't know if you guys remember, but when I said at one point, I paused my watch on accident. I was taking too long in the woods, if you catch my drift. And I lost 0.4 distance on my thing, because I know the distance, because I know where miles should hit in the woods, because I run this a lot. So I know it's like, okay, miles should hit here, miles should hit here. Mile didn't hit when I was there. So I was like, interesting. Not big of a deal. But now I realize I could have had more distance. Who cares? 49.4 miles for the week. I'll take that any day of the week. That's great. I'm not one of those people that needs the 50 miles. I'm not like, oh, looks like I gotta go home and run 0.6 so I can have a 50-mile week. Is that really gonna improve my training to like do it for ego? No. We did a good run week. We ran fast in the beginning, a little slower in the middle, and then long in the end. So we'll take that. I feel my back feels sore because of carrying that stinking pack all day. But you know, at the end of the day, guys, pretty sweet. It's pretty stinking awesome. That is a sweet day. Oh my goodness. So many times I was just like, frick it, we'll go at 10 miles, we'll cut it here. And be like, we'll just cut it at this. And it's like, sometimes you gotta put it in, boys. Sometimes you gotta do the work. I really don't want to be here, but sometimes, man, that's where the magic happens. You know, like those guys say on social media. Nah, it's either you do it or you don't do it. You either want to run 100 milers or you don't want to run 100 milers. And that's just how it is. Those are the caveats. Days suck, but you get a great reward. Also, can you believe I did that off 4 stinking... I was like, I need calories. So I stopped at the local gas station and picked me up a box of these bad boys. Some Little Debbie zebra cakes. And I was like, frick, if we eat 2 packets, which is 4, I was like, that should give me enough calories to be able to, like, because I didn't eat breakfast this morning. Skip breakfast. What did I eat today? A handful of trail mix. There's a couple handfuls of trail mix and some apple juice. So basically like a 3-year-old's diet. And then I ate 4 zebra cakes. That is my calorie intake for the day, guys. As you can tell, very athletic man. Athletic prowess out to caboot. 4,000 calories burned today, not bad. You know what we had eyes on? Let's get eyes on these steps, baby. A nice 28,000 steps for the day. This week for steps was absolutely a fat cow of week. I ran like, I think I had 23,000, 28,000. I'm telling you, this is a 100,000 step week. I feel like an absolute fat whale right now. But it's great. Who would have known I could run, 4 miles off 4 zebra cakes? That's probably really bad to do. But I didn't really even enjoy it, eating them. But you know what, man? Sometimes you do stuff you don't enjoy so you can do what? That's one of the perks of running ultras. It's like you run a lot of miles and you can eat this crap food. I don't recommend that at all. I eat very healthy 90% of the time. Shout out mom, who cooketh all my meals. So normally I'm like, very faux pas. I have to eat healthy all this time and crap. I don't drink soda because it makes me leery. Although I'll tell you what, man. How about a root beer right now? That tasted good. If only it was real.